Student wants to introduce Kahlo to an audience unfamiliar with the artist. Okay, so the familiarity probably comes at the beginning. The painter Frida Kahlo is one of the most influential artists. She was born in Coyoacán, Mexico in 1907. So that's the background. If you're unfamiliar with her, we want to include these bullet points that sort of tell who she is, okay? And we're introducing her, so she's best known for her vivid, richly symbolic self-portraits. And then we get two Frida's, features two versions of Kahlo sitting together. One version is European. So we get an example of a painting, okay? We don't really want the example in there. We need to introduce what she does and tell the audience something about them. So we have two different goals here. So, known for being vivid and richly symbolic, Frida Kahlo's self-portraits include, okay, that says nothing about her background, right? If we're unfamiliar with her, that's not helpful. The 1939 painting, The Two Fridas, is one example of a self-portrait. Again, doesn't say her background. We need her background in there if we're unfamiliar. One painting by Frida Kahlo features two versions of herself, with one version wearing a European-style dress. No, again, no background on her. One of the most influential artists of the 20th century, Mexican painter, so here we're getting background, is best known for her self-portraits. We're introducing her and we're telling something about her background. This is the best answer, D. Student wants to emphasize a difference between the behavior of jellyfish and that of black dragonfish. I don't even know what a black dragonfish is, okay? So we want a difference. So we're going to talk about both things. We can't just have an answer with one. Probably two answer choices will mention just one only. They will be wrong. And then there'll probably be one answer that shows what they both do in common, a similarity. That will be wrong. We want to discuss the differences. So we'll look for a contrasting transition while whereas. Whereas, that's going to be our answer right there. I'm going to go ahead and circle it so confidently that I know that transition word is going to indicate a difference, okay, before we even read it. But let's go ahead, let's read it. So the differences between the behavior. So bioluminescence is light emitted by an organism, okay? This light's produced by chemical reactions. Jellyfish emit flashes of blue light, okay? It startles predators. Dragonfish emit a steady red light. The behavior helps them locate prey in deep water. Okay, so what are the differences? They're different colored lights. One's steady, one's flashing. And they have two different purposes. One's for catching prey, one's for evading prey, basically. So jellyfish emit light to startle predators, whereas black dragonfish do so to locate prey. That is a difference between the two being emphasized. That looks pretty good. I think that will be our answer. Let's check A, B, C. Both jellyfish, so both is going to be a similarity, are organisms that emit light, which is produced, no, again, so it's a similarity. That's how they're the same. That's not the answer. Black dragonfish emit, so again, this is our answer that only talks about one, black dragonfish. And I get the next answer is bioluminescence, the emission of light results from chemical. Now, that's just a general statement about bioluminescence. It doesn't point to the differences between these two types of fish. D is the correct answer. Student wants to emphasize Wu's most well-known achievement. Most, that's an extreme word, not just well-known, but most well-known. So that jumps out at me. Anne Wu is a prominent American flutist. She's won multiple national flute competitions. She is best known, that's most, for a 2011 YouTube video that has been viewed over 2 million times. So that's the bullet point we want to emphasize. The video shows her performing 3 beats for beatbox flute. Wu combines flute playing and, okay, so we want this information in here, the YouTube. Annie, who has won multiple flute competitions, has also been, nope, nothing about her best known achievement. Among her many achievements, prominent American flutist, Wu graduated. No, that's just showing some achievements, not the most well known. Annie Wu is best known for 2011 YouTube, this is it. That's most. We have the extreme language in there. D, composer Petit's original work combines, again, it's just describing the work, saying nothing about the question, which is the most well-known. C is the right answer. Student wants to explain an advantage of Hank Henry calendar. Okay. So the calendar used by most of the world, the Gregorian calendar, is 365 days. Because 365 can't be divided evenly by 7, the number of days in a week, calendar dates, fall on a different day of the week each year. A Hank Henry permanent calendar, developed as an alternative, has 364 days. Because 364 can be divided evenly, calendar dates fall on the same day of the week each year, which supports more predictable scheduling. So that's the benefit. That's the advantage. Let's see that. Has 360 days, is one of the days longer? No, that's just a difference. Adopting the Hank Henry permanent calendar would help. No, that's saying what could do, like the effects or consequences, not explaining an advantage. Designs of calendar dates would occur on the same day of the week each year. The Hank Henry calendar supports more predictable scheduling. That's it. Those are the advantages. So let's check D. The Hank Henry permanent calendar was developed as an alternative, which is currently, that doesn't talk about the advantages. C is the correct answer.